Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe.
And I'm Kiera Cotton. Thanks so much for being with us. Dan, you willed the spring.
I did.
I'm so grateful.
And I'd like to welcome you to May.
Thank you.
Yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th
That
be
was
with
yesterday.
you. Yes.
That's okay.
Any big plans for you for May at all?
Cavs playoffs. We're taking on Detroit. We are officially advanced to round 2. The first game is tonight, so I'm excited about that.
They got to bring it.
They have to. We got to let them know.
Treat every game like it's the fourth quarter.
That's right. Let's take a look at what's coming up here on TV20 News.
It's always good to help somebody out.
Over the winter, volunteers across Cleveland made sure their older neighbors stayed safe in the snow. Now they're being celebrated for their efforts.
It shows Cleveland's diversity here. These are local talent, these are local vendors, and this is here in Northeast Ohio, and we're really proud to showcase that to everyone.
Cultural performances, martial arts demonstrations, and a whole lot of food. We learned what's brand new at this year's Cleveland Asian Festival.
I wanted to vote today to make a change in my community.
Students across Cleveland experiencing voting up close, learning about the importance their voice has in the future of their city. This winter, the city's Department of Aging started a new program to match older adults in need of snow shoveling with their neighbors. They called it Snow Heroes, and the department says the program's first year was a success. So successful that the city held a celebration to thank all the volunteers who took part. Each time snowfall topped 3 inches, volunteers of the city's Snow Heroes program were called into action.
Basically, I went in my mailbox one day, seeing the Snow Heroes fall. I'm like, you know, I wouldn't feel I'm not doing nothing in our house. I might as well just help somebody out, you know, volunteer.
For some, like 9th grader Jamarian, signing up was a simple decision.
It's always good to help somebody out.
But the work itself wasn't always easy.
It was snowing so bad to the point I had to keep putting layers and layers on.
Jamarian even inspired his family to get involved.
And Jamarian, who's in high school, and he then got his sister involved in it. And so between them, they did more than 5 houses.
Mary McNamara, the director of the Cleveland Department of Aging, says the idea was to connect neighbors, matching volunteers with older adults who live nearby.
And ideally, it was within a mile of their home. So, you know, they walked, they rode their bike, sometimes it was on the same street.
After a snowy season with more than 30 inches recorded, city leaders say the Snow Heroes program made a real impact for older adults. The city's Department of Aging says it matched 130 seniors with volunteers, many of whom had never met before.
We got an overwhelming number of surveys back about just what this meant to them and how grateful they were, and they often name their volunteer by their first name. And so I think we did a really good job connecting them, and we just want to keep growing the program.
Now, the goal is to build on that success.
Our need is just to grow our Snow Heroes program for next year. So this year we matched 130 seniors. Our goal next year is to match 400 seniors.
Thanks to all the Snow Heroes who took part this year. You can sign up to be a Snow Hero for next winter at clevelandohio.gov/aging.
Cleveland Hopkins International Airport is celebrating a new seasonal international connection. Air Canada has launched a daily nonstop flight from Cleveland to Montreal, giving travelers direct access to one of Canada's major global hubs. Airport officials say the new route will expand options for passengers with connections to cities across Canada, Europe, and beyond. It is seasonal, so the route operates now through October of this year.
Operating between Cleveland and Montreal is going to allow passengers to go to Europe, Asia, and beyond. So on this flight, for example, today we have customers going to Barcelona, Madrid, London, just to name a few of the international connections we have today on this Montreal flight.
The airport marked the occasion with a special send-off for the first passengers. There's about to be a new addition to the Cleveland Lakefront Bikeway. The Euclid Beach connector will be at East 151st Street and Euclid Beach. The project is a part of the Euclid Creek Park Reservation. It'll include over a half a mile of new shared use paths and more access to the lakefront.
This is a very special day to be here in the Euclid Creek Reservation, to be here for the Euclid Beach Trail Connector. In total, the project will include a 10-foot wide multimodal trail, so you can walk, you can roll, you can stroll, and you can walk your dogs.
This announcement is about connecting lakefront to the east side of Cleveland.
It's important because people want to get out and exercise and whatnot.
The trail is expected to open in 2027.
The 36th annual Cleveland Senior Day is coming up. It's an opportunity for seniors across the city to come together. There will be food, entertainment, and resources. It's happening May 20th at Cleveland Public Hall. An information fair is at 10 a.m., followed by the Senior Day program at 11, lunch, and then entertainment. All seniors are invited, and the event is free. Parking is also free at the Cleveland Municipal Lot with shuttle service to and from Public Hall. If you can't make it, the event will be live streamed right here on TV20. For more information, you can call 216-664-2833 or visit clevelandohio.gov/aging.
We have 2 stages for cultural performances and martial art demonstrations. We also have a lot of food vendors, food trucks.
It's a festival many of us look forward to every spring. The 2026 Cleveland Asian Festival returns to Asiatown May 16th. We talked to the co-founders about what's new this year, next.
Hello, I'm Dr. Dave Margolius, Director of Public Health for the City of Cleveland. In this role, my #1 priority is reducing the smoking rate in the City of Cleveland. Unfortunately, Cleveland's smoking rate is 35%, the highest in the nation, and smoking remains the leading preventable cause of death, disability, and disease in our country. But I believe we can change that. Did you know that the majority of people who smoke actually want to quit? It's just so difficult, especially menthol cigarettes. And it's our residents who are specifically targeted by big tobacco. The outcomes are devastating on our collective health. Smoking too often leads to premature disease and needless suffering. If you have loved ones who smoke, please help them quit. And if you are a smoker, please know that help is available. We have a long list of options to help you successfully kick the habit. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Together, I know we can reduce smoking rates in Cleveland. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nikisha with the Diaper Bank of Greater Cleveland. We provide families with access to free diapers and essential supplies, ensuring that no child goes without the basic necessities. Each month, families can visit us at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank Community Resource Center to receive a supply of diapers along with other basic essentials to support their household needs. Families should bring a valid photo ID and proof of child when visiting during distribution times to receive support from our team on site. This effort is part of a larger mission to support families with dignity and care, especially as the cost of everyday essentials continues to rise. If you or someone you know could benefit, please visit our website at diaperbankgc.org for full details or follow us on social media. We're helping families stay clean, healthy, dry, and supported right here in Greater Cleveland.
The Cleveland Asian Festival returns for its 17th year in Asiatown, Cleveland, celebrating Asian culture and history with food, performances, and community spirit.
You know, Dan, this is really one of my favorite events of the year. So TV20's Cornell Calhoun III sat down with the 2 co-founders of the festival to learn what visitors can expect this year.
Joining me in the studio right now are the co-founders of the Cleveland Asian Festival, Mr. Johnny Wu and Miss Lisa Wong.
Thank you.
Johnny, Lisa, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
You're 17, right?
This is, well, I'm not 17 years old, but the festival is 17 years annual.
17 years. How many participants did you have the first year?
The first year we had about, be honest, we had about 10,000.
10,000?
It's a one-day event, so came out really, really good.
And 2025?
2025 we have almost 50.
50,000.
Almost 50.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a lot of work.
Why is the Cleveland Asian Festival must-see?
Well, the Asian Festival is a celebration of the Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, which is happened to be in May. Also, it's a way to promote the Asian town neighborhood, so we can bring some more generation economic growth for the neighborhood, and to celebrate the culture, celebrate the ethnicity that we have, and celebrate the diversity we have in Cleveland.
Talk about some of the experiences that the audience will participate in.
We have 2 stages for cultural performances and martial art demonstrations. We also have a lot of food vendors, food trucks, as well as a lot of marketplace vendors, like over 130 vendors in the marketplace. And then we have about 35 food vendors and food trucks. We also have a health pavilion inside Asia Plaza for free screenings and resources.
So this year is about our theme is about the Asian cuisine. That's the reason why the poster looks like a lot of different kind of food samples there. And so we actually brought in a lot more vendors this year, especially food truck and food vendors.
How does the festival promote cultural understanding and unity?
The best way to say it would be having everybody come together and have a great time. Every year we see people, no matter who you are, what race, what sexual orientation, you always do have a great time. And that is where we see the effect of what we want to bring together. And then having the different culture performances, ethnic cuisines, that draw a lot more interest in people coming together to sample this different ethnic groups that we have in Cleveland.
What's new and different about this year's festival?
Well, we have a lot more food trucks and variety of foods, as well as stage performances. There are 56 stage performances and 10 of them are new. And we do have a number of Cleveland Asian Festival sponsored events like the Asian cosplay, Asian pop dance competition, and we brought back the egg roll eating contest.
Yes.
And we also have the Colors of Asia fashion show and a trivia challenge, as well as a food competition that food vendors can enter their best dish for a contest where the public can vote as to what their favorite dishes are at the Cleveland Asian Festival for this year.
Is anything there specifically for the kids?
Lots of activities. A lot of our vendors have activities at their booth, whether it's Morgan Conservatory or a little calligraphy here or there. There's a lot of activities for children and families.
And what do you hope that the festival, what kind of impact do you hope that the festival will have on the people who attend?
The goal is to celebrate the weekend. At the same time, also to try to bring people back to Asian Town throughout the whole year. When they see there's so many things, activity going on at the Cleveland Asian Festival, we hope that they also say, oh yeah, we love this food, we like this store, we like this stuff. Maybe I'll come back here again throughout the whole year to sample their restaurants' food and so on and so on. And that's one of the goals that we want to have. We got free parking, so you can park on the Cleveland State University. We also actually on this east side, out of the new parking lot, with courtesy of the Tyler Village, where you can walk for 20 minutes distance-wise. You can park your car there and enjoy Asian time and walk all the way to the festival.
Why are you so proud of this festival, each of you?
It shows Cleveland's diversity here. These are local talent, these are local vendors, and this is here in Northeast Ohio, and we're really proud to showcase that to everyone.
I want people to remember that Cleveland is a diverse city. We have so many people here, and it's very important for me to witness the Asian culture that we have to provide here in Cleveland. And so diversity and mutual understanding is very important to us.
Thank you. I hope to see you there.
Definitely. We'll see you there. Thank you for having us.
The 2026 Cleveland Asian Festival is May 16th and 17th. That's a Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Both parking and the festival are both free. No pets are allowed at the festival with the exception of service animals.
I recently had the opportunity to visit one of the oldest establishments in Cleveland to learn all about the Friendly Inn settlement and how they've been helping Clevelanders for over 150 years. The Friendly Inn got its humble beginning some 152 years ago, helping immigrants arriving to Cleveland with literally nothing.
Friendly Inn Settlement started as a settlement house or a lunchroom for residents who moved here from the old country. So we had lots of immigrants that came here back in, 1874. Once they got off the ship, they landed right here in the central Fairfax area. And I always say with 2 nickels and a prayer.
The Rockefellers, the Worthingtons, the Mathers, the Fords. The Friendly Inn was founded by 4 Cleveland women, each with last names that are still recognizable today.
These women came together and organized the Women's Temperance Union, which today is called the Women's Philanthropic Union, and began to provide services for families in the community.
The first thing you see at the Friendly Inn after the welcoming lobby is the gym.
We service over 60 kids in this community in our after-school program. At any given time, you come to this building after 2 o'clock, you will see a lot of young people here. They're either here working on their homework, they're using our state-of-the-art computer lab, they're participating in Feluke, where they're doing cultural arts programming.
Yolanda says the key to these after-school programs is to help youth build relationships with one another with the ultimate goal of decreasing crime rates in the area.
When you speak of Friendly Inn, all you can think about is actual services. And services not just for one demographic or one group, services for an entire family.
Ward 5 Councilman Richard Starr tells me in the central neighborhood, over 8,000 to 10,000 families provide and receive services here. Did you grow up in this area, Councilman?
Yes, so I grew up in the central neighborhood, not too far from here, right around the corner in King Kennedy, which is less than a block away. So I've been able to come here when I was a kid.
Whether you're using Friendly Inn's computer lab to search for a job, stopping by to pick up clothes and supplies for your baby and family, or you need to use their newest room, the Cavs Rebound Lab, to de-stress and calm your mind, the Friendly Inn's goal is to serve as a one-stop shop for food, youth programs, mental health services, and more. Now, the Friendly Inn Settlement is gearing up for their big Black Tie Gala fundraiser on May 8th at the Shoreby Club. You can learn more about that and the services the Friendly Inn offers at friendlyin150.com.
A new initiative from the city of Cleveland is working to get more young people to the polls. It's called Land the Vote. City leaders are partnering with the Cleveland Metropolitan School District for the first time this year. Officials say the program is about more than just the election day. It's about encouraging people to stay involved year-round.
It's very important that students recognize, one, the privilege that we get to vote in this country and that they exercise that vote. And that students feel like they have a say in their community. A lot of times we feel like we're not happy with our government, but it's important that students realize they do have a say and that that vote means a lot.
City leaders say the goal is to remind people that their voice and their vote impacts daily life in our community.
It's a place where students can shine and families can connect. We're talking about the Rock Your World with STEAM Family Festival coming up. Joining me to talk about it is Anthony Brown, Family and Community Engagement Program Manager for the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Anthony, thanks so much for joining me.
Dan, thank you for allowing me to come back and talk about this event.
It's good to see you again.
Yes.
Our scholars work so hard all year. This seems like the most appropriate event to have. Tell me about Rock Your World.
Listen, this is the culminating event of all of the things that the students have learned in science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. We're all going to collide, and it's going to be a phenomenal, amazing event. We look forward to it. You know, this is our year 27.
Year 27 is an amazing feat, and new this year, you're going to be here at Public Hall. Talk about what that opens up for everybody.
Listen, so that allows us a lot more opportunities. So often we're outside, you know, outside the Rock Hall and the Great Lakes Science Center, which is our great partners, and they'll still be involved and be around. However, we always run into the challenge of the weather. No problem this year. So there's no issue of weather this year. We're inside. We're taking over the main auditorium and the lower level. So we'll have art showcases, we'll have student performances in band and choir, we'll have STEM activities, we'll have community resources, we'll have a health and wellness section, which is brand new for us this year.
What can people expect? That was my next question. What can people expect, families, when they walk through those doors? What are they going to see?
So our families are going to see a wealth of resources. So they're going to see all of the student projects and programs throughout the year, from kindergarten all to 12th grade. You're going to see art showcases from our phenomenal all-city arts musical program that just did Fame earlier this year. They're going to see orchestra band. They're going to see our choir programs. They're going to be able to provide some food and nutrition. We're going to do some sampling. We're going to be able to do some mental health and wellness. We're going to be doing some line dancing, some Zumba classes. We even got therapy dogs coming this year.
I like it.
Oh yes, they're going to be a ball.
So new this year, I'm seeing on your flyer, Mega Body Interactive Walkthrough Exhibit. That sounds incredible. Tell me about that.
So listen, we are now this year, we also invited our Integrated Health Department from CMSD. And so they are bringing this life-size blow up, this inflatable of human bodies, which is all part of our health and wellness series. So you can kind of understand what the body looks like on the inside, all the intricate parts, the stomach, the heart, the lungs, and all these parts working together. And then we'll have some of our scholars from some of our K-8 buildings actually doing presentations on what they learned about the health and body.
Have you talked to the kids? Are they excited about this? This is like the biggest.
Listen, they look forward to this every year. So they are, I was at some schools last week and they were already saying, Mr. Brown, we got to show you our robotics. They want to show me their art projects. They want to, someone wanted to actually pull out the instrument like, no, save some of this for May 9th. And I'm so excited for it.
And the music, I'm seeing the students performing in choir, bands, drumline, the jazz and orchestra ensembles. That is a treat just to watch them.
Listen, that is a full showcase. So from starting as early as 9 o'clock in the morning, all the way up to about 3:30, we'll have performances both on the main floor and in the lower level with all kinds of variety of music, of performances from all of our scholars, whether they're beginning, intermediate, and the advanced classes. So all of this is going to be a culmination of things they've learned throughout the year. And then I didn't even mention the fact that we're going to be targeting our summer soundtrack. So we talk about all of the summer things that, so all of our organizations are providing summer learning opportunities, the library, While You, Starting Point, Bright Bridges, and so many more will be here as well to provide all information about what's happening this summer.
Well, let's break down the particulars if we could. When is this?
Okay, this is Saturday, May 9th. Doors open at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
All day long, right here at the public auditorium.
So what if you have families who aren't too comfortable driving downtown? Are there ways they can get here?
We got you.
You got us.
So we're going to have parking, free parking and shuttle at Max Hayes High School, the East Professional Center, and John F. Kennedy High School. You can go on the bus as early as 8:30. We'll have buses rotating every 30 minutes. From those three locations, right here at the public auditorium, don't worry about parking. And then if you want another shuttle to go from the public auditorium to the Great Lakes Science Center, we got you as well.
Very cool.
And everybody who comes get free access to the Science Center and the Rock Hall.
I like it. That's just pays for the admission, which is free anyway.
It's an amazing time. Everyone's welcome.
If people want more information, where can they go?
They go to clevelandmetroschools.org.
And finally, who would you like to thank for making this work?
I want to thank the City of Cleveland. Definitely, City of Cleveland, thank you for everything, for making this happen, and all of our other partners, Integrating Health, College Career Readiness, academics, technology, everybody.
All right. Rock your world with steam, Anthony Brown. Thank you so much for joining us. It's going to be a great event.
Yes.
Join TV20 and the Cleveland Commission on Black Women and Girls for an insightful and engaging live panel discussion right here at TV20 Studios. I'll be your host for the evening, featuring Councilwoman Stephanie House-Jones, Chairwoman Catherine Hall, and other members of the community. The town hall will focus on improving the quality of life for Black women and girls across the city. That's all happening Wednesday, May 20th at 5:30 p.m. TV20 News will be right back.
I'm Dan Monroe, and I've been telling your stories here at TV20 Cleveland for over 10 years. I grew up in Cleveland's West Park neighborhood, a proud St. Mark's Lion. And every day you can find me and my friends playing hide and seek right here in Eppet Park, or maybe cooling off in the pool in those hot summer days. Living on the West Side, I learned the importance of giving back to my community. You see, as a family, we would volunteer at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. I think that's why I love hosting Food for Thought so much. Cleveland is a town full of hard-working people, each with their own story to tell. It's my passion to tell those stories. I'm Dan Monroe. I report for TV20 Cleveland, and I report for you.
the director of Cleveland 311. One of the great things about Clevelanders is that we take pride in our city. Letting the city know about problems is one simple way to look out for your neighborhood. When you see something that needs attention, for example, a pothole, a missed trash pickup, graffiti in a city park, or problems with a building in your neighborhood, there's one easy number to remember. 311 is your connection to city services, the City of Cleveland's central, non-emergency hotline and website that provides easy access to city services and information. Whether you live here, work here, or are just visiting, our goal is to make it easier for you to report non-emergency issues either online or by phone. You can dial 311 or visit us online at clevelandohio.gov/311, and we'll make sure your request gets on the right path. If you submit your request online, you can create an account and track the status of your requests. This is your city, and with 311, you can help make Cleveland better for all of us.
The City of Cleveland and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District joined together to host a cross-systems training.
The full-day event included city teams and community-based organizations with the goal of strengthening collaboration. TV20's Sarah Nelson has the story.
Hundreds of City of Cleveland officials, city leaders, and community-based organizations gather at Corporate College East for cross-systems training.
Basically, it's for us to communicate and collaborate and understand that there's no barriers to providing services.
The purpose of the event is for organizations to find out how they can work together, support one another, and improve services for youth and families in Cleveland.
We have conversations, if we network, because there are so many different service providers and services out here. We are interlinking chain.
The event featured a mix of speakers, breakout sessions, and trainings.
We talk about ACEs, the Adverse Childhood Experiences.
Some of the trainings included the Cleveland Police Department workshops on dealing with youth. Other trainings touched on topics like mental health and services.
That means that I don't have to do it alone. It means that it's collective impact. It's communal healing. It really is mutual aid. It's all about how we show up for each other fully, transparently, understanding that we each have something to learn from each other.
Community leaders say this training makes a huge difference.
Make sure that when families are involved with systems, that they do not become overwhelmed when they are involved with multi-systems. So, and that they know that there's different avenues that they can take to have their family served in the best way that serves their families.
So oftentimes what folks are doing on the top, the bottom has no clue what's going on, but I feel like Cleveland gets it, right? So what they're doing is they're merging both voices together so that they could be on one accord.
City officials say it's inspiring to see the commitment of all the partners to create a safer and healthier environment for Cleveland's youth.
That this is important so that we can build, strengthen, and repair relationships that help the community.
Reporting in Cleveland, Sierra Nelson, TV20.
Mayor Bibb and CMSD Superintendent and CEO Dr. Warren Morgan says this cross-training supports focusing on the city's youth in and out of school and on safety and violence prevention.
All right, Kia, that brings us to the end of another newscast.
We did it.
We did it. It's been so good.
Always proud of us.
Yeah, you know, I'm so excited for the kickoff to May, and that only leads to summer fun.
Yeah, summer is on the way, and Cleveland has tons going on, so we'll be right here with you. You can follow TV20 Cleveland on Instagram and Facebook, or subscribe to our YouTube page.
You can also watch our live stream at clevelandohio.gov/TV20. Thanks for being with us. I'm Dan Monroe.
I'm Kiara Cotton.
See you next time, Cleveland.